Hi, everyone. Thank you for following the Bracashirts Strategies and Cancer Education series. Today's topic is healthy food choices. One of my favorite quotes is from Hippocrates. And he said, "Let food be your medicine, and let medicine be your food." Healthy eating is crucial to our overall health. And here are some great hints and tips to get you going. Eat whole foods instead of highly processed foods. Your body needs vitamins and nutrients, not empty calories. The best advantage is of a plant-based diet is that of fiber, because studies have shown that women that consume high fiber diets also have a lower rate of breast cancer. Also, ditch the sugar. Sugar causes inflammation, suppresses, and can compromise your immune system. And besides, it leads to weight gain. Remember, sugar is cancer's favorite food. And I want you to stop and think about this concept. Dr. D'Agostino, that's D'Agnostinos, Dr. D'Agostino does TED Talks and TEDx Talks. And he is a cellular physiologist from the University of Southern Florida in St. Petersburg. And he was looking under the electron microscope. And what he discovered is that cancer cells versus the human normal cell, the cancer cell has more insulin receptor sites. Well, isn't that interesting? So let's look at what is the role of insulin. Well, the role of insulin in our body is to draw sugar into the cell because your body needs the sugar. But cancer cells have more insulin receptor sites than the average normal cell. So what's that telling us? That cancer needs that sugar to survive. And we know that. So try your best to eliminate sugar that's processed sugar from your diet, refined sugars from your diet. And also, cut the crap. And you're thinking, whoa, what a statement. But crap being an acronym for C, carbonated drinks, R, refined sugars, A, artificial foods like donuts, potato chips, cheesies, all those wonderful things you used to really like and you know they're not good for you. Try to eliminate those artificial foods. And more than important too, processed foods, highly processed foods. A diet that is a whole food diet that's helping you to incorporate vegetables and fruits and things that are nutrient rich. This is what you want to be eating. You need a well-rounded diet that's rich in vitamins and rich in minerals. And eating healthy food is critical in adopting a healthy lifestyle to prevent cancer, or if you have cancer, to enhance healing of your wounds and of your cancer as well, post your treatment. And also, it'll help support your immune system and also help you fight against cancer recurrence. Superfoods will also help your body regulate and stabilize your immune system and promote optimal function and maintain peak performance. It'll help with developing a strong cancer-fighting immune system. So think about and look up, what are superfoods and how can I benefit from them? Well, here are some of the things that will really help you. What can you eat? Foods rich in fiber, whole grains, fresh fruits and vegetables. Eat the rainbow. Seeds, nuts, beans, legumes. But let's take a closer look at some of these things that I'm asking you to change, as I'm asking you to make. Like carotenoids. That's the yellow and orange vegetables. One of the best carotenoids, by the way, is also a lycopene that's found in tomatoes. But the benefits of carotenoids for you are they are really good in supporting your immune system, especially with T cell and natural killer cells, and also with macrophage function. And also, it helps with antioxidants. It helps to neutralize free radicals, and it also protects cellular DNA. Also, try to take a look at the lycopenes that are in tomatoes, spinach, and beets. Now, another really good thing for you to have, and one of those great superfoods, are things like polyphenols. They are available in berries, and they're full of antioxidants, and they also have anti-angiogenesis properties. You know, people are saying, well, what's angiogenesis? Well, angiogenesis is the ability of the cell to create its own blood circulation, and cancer cells can do that. And so we want you to have products that will actually prevent that or slow it down. So you want things that have anti-angiogenesis properties. Another wonderful thing that would really make a difference for you are phytochemicals like flaxseed. Now, guys, this one's for you, for the men, not for the women. Although they have changed some of the aspects of some of these studies, but prior to COVID and during COVID, what they found is that men who were having prostate cancer had to wait anywhere from 2, 3, 4 months or so before they had their prostate surgery, you know, with all the process and everything going on with COVID. So what they did is the University of Toronto implemented the flaxseed muffin study, and they were put in two groups, those who had flaxseed muffins and those who didn't, and they found some very interesting results. When they looked under the electron microscope, they found many things. Number one, they know that the cancer cells have actually shrunk. And what they found is a 34% reduction in the slower rate of growth. Number two, they had a higher rate of cellular death of the cancer cell, and also a 71% less oncogene activity. So those cancer cells were dying because of the flaxseed. Now, I don't know about you guys, but you know what? If you have a history of cancer in your family, put the horse before the cart and maybe start thinking now about prevention for yourself. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. You know, that's like an apple a day, keeps the doctor away. But the truth is, I make flaxseed muffins for my husband, and he has one every other day. 12 muffins last a couple of weeks. I put half of them in the freezer. And you know what? He literally enjoys them, and I eat them too. Well, the success of this study has been very profound. Well, Duke University in the US said, those Canucks, they don't know what they're doing. So they repeated the study and found the same results. Well, so did China, because you understand, Western medicine, they don't know anything either. Well, guess what? The same results. Taking that, I think that's very serious when we're looking at a reduction in the size of the cancer, a slowing down of the oncogene activity, and also cellular death. That's significant. And for the men, because those tumors are shrinking, that's less damage and less surgical work that has to be done on these patients. So this is really important for you guys. Think about establishing a little change in your diet routine now. Have a flaxseed muffin for breakfast, or maybe for lunch. Take it in your lunch or as a snack in the afternoon. Every other day. Just make the start. Now, just continuing on. I think some of the best things that you can also eat are things called cruciferous vegetables. And people think, oh, what are those? Well, that's cabbage, broccoli, sprouts, kale, all of those nice, healthy foods that can be steamed, or some of them you can have raw. But what's really important is that it's the bulk and it's the fiber in them as well that is so healthy for your gut. Remember that microbiome that I've been talking about. It's really important to be having a lot of fiber in your diet, and cruciferous vegetables are a very easy way to do that. And anyway, it's cabbage season in Canada. So, get out those cabbages and make the cabbage salad or whatever it is you're doing, and incorporate it into your diet. Incorporate fresh vegetables into your diet. So what are some of the experts recommending? Well, they're suggesting that when it comes to vegetables, you should be looking at a ratio of 1/3 cooked to 2/3 raw. That's right, raw. And that's peppers, mushrooms, cauliflower, carrots, celery, broccoli, all those wonderful fruits and vegetables that you can eat raw. Enjoy it. It's delicious. Also, when you have cooked vegetables, they should be steamed lightly, gently sauteed, or baked. It's a lot healthier for you. And also, if you're boiling your vegetables in water, all the vitamins leach out into the water. So you want to be able to maximize your nutrients into your body, and you want all that absorption of vitamins for you. When it comes to taking a look at also some extra roughage, consider large amounts of green leafy vegetables. So it's the easy way to do it. One of my favorite recipes is taking lettuce, and then I take on the stove, I cook onions, green peppers, and red peppers, and garlic, and pretty well any vegetable that I can throw in, and just in nice thin pieces, and I saute them together, and then I take those and I put that on top of my lettuce. And you know what? The juices alone are so rich and so flavorful, I don't have to have salad dressing on it, because it makes the dressing, the juices from all those lovely vegetables make a wonderful dressing. And so it's low cal and it tastes great. Now, about 50% of your diet should be vegetables. Well, what about fruit? Try your best to eat raw fruit, every day. And preferably food and fruit that are in season. Fruit should preferably be eaten alone or between meals, but not during the meal. Also, when it comes to fruit, about 10% of your diet should be fruit. 50% vegetables, 10% fruit. I hope you have enjoyed listening today to a few things and a few tips that I provided for you. Remember, your microbiome, your gut health is what supports a healthy immune system. But when you're looking at cancer, you need to make or take the courage to take a chance, to make a choice, to change. And what are those things you need to change? You need to be cognizant of healthy food choices and reducing stress. Those go hand in hand. 3, you need to exercise. Start now. It's never too late to start. It doesn't matter if you're 20 and it doesn't matter if you're 70 or 80. Start to make those changes. And also getting good sleep, because those are some of the key things we know from the World Health Organization and the American Cancer Society and the Canadian Cancer Society. Advocate and know that 75 to 80% of the chronic diseases today are diet-related or problems in relation to your habits, being diet, stress, exercise, lack of sleep. So yes, take control. Choose to change. I thank you for following the Bracashirts Strategies and Cancer Education series. I hope you'll join me next week for more healing strategies. Next week, I'll discuss the benefits of daily exercise. I hope you have a great week. Goodbye, everybody.